love Hey guys, what is up? My name is Michaela Campbell, the fashion designer and founder for the fashion design brand MACK, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, per usual, I am super excited to be doing this video because I am going to be going over how we can, as consumers, contribute to sustainability and the environmental impact while shopping. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. So realistically, I know a lot of people, a lot of consumers, including myself, I'm never going to not stop shopping. I think as time goes on, as style evolves, as you fall out of certain things that you like, you start to really grow into things or discover new things that you like in terms of wearing them, whether it be silhouettes, whether you're getting into shapes, colors, styles, or constantly buying into these new phases and these new growths as we move throughout our lives. And for me, what made me really want to do this video is because I feel like I have spoken on my channel a lot about sustainability and the environmental impact and how it's almost impossible for a brand to call themselves sustainable, but I never really actually dived into how we can better be more eco-conscious and better create more of an awareness around sustainability and how we can contribute as consumers to the sustainability movement, just for future references, especially for those people who love fashion, who love styling themselves, whether it be shopping in retail stores or thrifting and mix and matching the different garments to style themselves. I'm definitely that person. I just think that this video would just be helpful for people who love to shop but are also trying to be more aware and eco-conscious. So yeah, let's get into this video. I'm gonna start off, and I've said this in so many of my different videos. The first thing, if you are shopping or if there is something in particular that you want, check out your thrift stores first. I cannot stress this enough. For me, I love thrifting. If I am, for example, wanting a white shirt, I always check out the thrift stores, or for the US, I check out online stores such as Poshmark, or I check out ThredUp. And then for overseas in Europe, I know Vinted, the online thrift store, is huge and there's so many cool styles to choose from. So definitely check out those stores. Sometimes when you do go to your local thrift store, you might not see anything. So definitely look online next. And if you honestly have run out of both of those options, try upcycling or find somebody that you might know who knows how to sew to help you upcycle before you do buy into retailer stores and retailer shop. Would be my number one advice. I think it's kind of like the most obvious advice. Definitely thrift first before you do shop for any clothing item or even products. I know the thrift store also has a great home decor section, and certain vintage stores, antique stores have so many different products that you can look at. When it comes to fashion, even home decor especially, they always have abundance of clothing items. So the next tip that I do definitely think is also very important, and I kind of mentioned this a little bit on my first tip, is to upcycle clothing. Try your best to not throw out any old, used, or ripped clothing of yours that you no longer wear. Always try to donate, sell. If you do have luxury items, if you do try to sell your items, check out Poshmark to sell, Vinted if you're in the European region, ThredUp. You can also sell for luxury, the Real Real or the Vestiaire Collective. Just for the top of my head, I can think of those kind of brands. For reselling websites, you can also make money off of doing that as well. If not, try to fix your clothes yourself. Like, don't just throw away a t-shirt because it has a hole. You can always try to fix it yourself or upcycle too and make it into something completely new and so much more cooler, so much more edgier and fun. Recycling can really be fun, you guys, because you can create garments and things that don't exist anywhere else, and if you can create exclusive items that only you have, and you can customize it to your personal style and preference. So really, that would be like a very important tip, is to really reduce waste and throwing things out. Always try to see if you can recycle it somehow, some way. My next tip is if you are shopping, especially at retail stores, fast fashion stores, even luxury stores, but mostly fast fashion stores or brands online, always be aware of the content or material that the items are made out of. Always try to find biodegradable natural fibers such as cotton, such as silk, such as hemp, linen even. Always try to find biodegradable fabrics, as over time they are less harmful in the environment. If they do become waste later on in their life cycle, they definitely degrade a lot more faster, a lot more naturally than say synthetic fibers such as polyester, acetate, nylon, just synthetic fibers such as those, because a lot of those synthetic fibers are created from plastic. If you guys haven't looked at my last few videos that I did talking about synthetic fibers, specifically polyester and that whole production process, definitely check that video out, because I do break down a lot of how a lot of these synthetic fibers, especially polyester, are made and how impactful they are. So definitely give that video a look. So this leads me into my next tip, is to really wash your synthetic clothing. If you end up purchasing synthetic clothing, a lot less, as it does create microplastics, and I talked about a lot microplastic in my polyester video on my channel. Again, check that out. Microplastics do chip off when you are washing your synthetic fibers, whether it's polyester, acetate, nylon. There are these little, it's like these little balls that just peel off of the garments when you do wash them in the machine, and they end up in a lot of our water resources, water pipe, and are actually very harmful, and we do end up breathing a lot. Even if we're drying, you guys, all that air from the drying too also comes up in the air that we are breathing, those like mini microplastics from these synthetic fibers that we do wear. So again, really do check out the content of a lot of the clothes you buy. And again, if you are wearing the synthetic fiber clothing, just try to see if you can just spot wash or just like wash it less, or you maybe even wear it less. I know it sounds like crazy and like weird to say wash your clothes less, but when it comes to the synthetic fibers, yeah, I'm encouraging that, because it does create a lot of microplastics and a lot of our water resources. With these last couple of points, a lot of textile and garment industries are aiming at full circularity with a lot of these worn polyester garments and synthetic fiber garments, so that they can be fully recycled and returned to the original creator. So for example, if Adidas is creating a pair of joggers and they happen to be of the polyester synthetic fibers, and consumers buy these polyester synthetic fiber track pants and they get their wear and tear out of it, and then when a lot of these consumers no longer want those track pants, Adidas is the one responsible for somehow, this is just an example, you guys, it's not like actually happening with Adidas, but a lot of textile and garment industries are aiming for this full circularity, for a lot of these garments to be recycled to the original textile creator, to be recycled and reduced to their original fiber levels and recycled again, just to create a full circularity moment. So I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know it's in the talks for a lot of these textile and garment industries, how they are going to be the ones responsible for starting and ending the life cycle of a lot of the products and the textiles they create. So it's no longer in landfill. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Hopefully it happens soon. I know it takes a while to get these things in gear. You know, obviously there are certain restrictions, regulations that different communities and countries do have and brands do follow. Us as consumers who are buying into these and keeping these garment and textile industries in business, and big fashion labels, retail labels in business, even luxury labels in business, I do think that we should be knowledgeable and be aware and research ourselves too, because sometimes some of these fashion companies are not always fully transparent with us. There is a lot of greenwashing out there. For me, I think the most obvious, biggest tip, if you're gonna buy something, buy it because you love it and you see yourself wearing it over and over again. Please don't just buy something that is more of a trend item that you only see yourself wearing once. For me, I fell and I still fall sometimes in the habit. So for me, I always have to tell myself I just need to be more mindful, because I don't want to like spend extra time, extra money too, on top of knowing I'm gonna donate something, buy something and then donate it. So that concludes today's video. I really just wanted you guys to be more mindful, for those people who want to be more sustainable, more eco-conscious, what they can do at the consumer level, shopping at a lot of these brands. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.